Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Narad Muni says to King Prachini Barhi, when that beautiful lady captivated King Puranjana completely by her charms and controlled him, she became happy and enjoyed with her sufficiently. When a woman learns that her man is under her control, listens to her demands and commands and words, then she becomes coquetry. By which she makes the husband or man come under her control. She decorates nicely to captivate him. So this beautiful lady took her bath, wore nice garments, put ornaments, used makeup, ate her dinner, and charmingly reached Puranjana, thinking that my man will become attracted to me. That's why ladies, when they reach their man, they go there decorated. So man feels pleased. So seeing beautifully decorated, beautiful wife, youthful woman, youthful man, King Puranjana welcomed her. The action and behavior of lascivious woman attracted King Puranjana. One situation took place. She embraced first the king. Then king embraced her. The rule is woman makes advances first. Then man makes advances towards woman. That is the law prevalent in India. First woman makes advances towards man. So similarly, this beautiful lady made advances to King Puranjana and embraced him, and then he embraced her. When a young lady wants to be embraced by a man and embraces him, man should not say no. If he says no, the woman, Paramatma residing in woman's heart, curses the man. One should not be cursed. 5,000 years ago, King Pandu was cursed in that way. Arjuna was cursed in heaven. They both, young man, Puranjana, young woman, that beautiful lady, Puranjani, because she's also soul living in a woman's body, Puranjani. They enjoyed copulation each other in a solitary, lonely place sufficiently. They talked each other favorably. They made jokes each other. And with that behavior, king became very happy and remained captivated by her. Being captivated by the lusty woman, King Puranjana became busy thinking of her, playing with her. Thus he passed day and night, not known how they're gone, like a half a moment. Half of his life was gone. Woman in Sanskrit is called pramada. Pramada means maddening the man. A person who maddens the man. Man forgets when day and night has passed, what he should do, what he should not do. What is the goal of human life? When he forgets by the company of somebody, that person is called pramada in Sanskrit. Means person goes mad. Illusion covers, ignorance covers the person. Person forgets if it is day or it is night. Because enlivening woman can make anyone forget in her connection or in her association. In this way, Puranjana passed year after year, day after day, month after month, year after year, not knowing and thinking, oh, just one moment, like that. She could not recognize the movement of time, how his life is passing. The happiness derived from a person, from a woman to a person, makes him become intoxicated. In association with woman, man becomes intoxicated. It is actually intoxication. Woman is intoxicating. And thus he forgets, like intoxicated person forgets how his day passed away. When both unite, they forget, both husband and wife. I'm a man, that's why I talk about man, but it is same rule is applied for woman. Woman is death for man and man is death for woman. Same. Both become maddening. It's intoxication. Women also forget the whole thing, whole world like that. So, even though king was intelligent and had common sense, very sensible person, a ruler, soul spirit is very intelligent because a part of God has all qualities of God, but in minute quantity. But he became completely captivated by the lascivious woman's advances. Same way, lascivious movements of man captivates the woman and she forgets, becomes captivated, finished. He made the arm of that woman, his woman, as his pillow and laid there. Same thing must be happening with women that I do. But Bhāgavatam says I'm talking. Puranjana, he passed his night laying on the arm, making it as his pillow. And very sensible man, intelligent man. King is not ordinary person. Everybody cannot become king. See, so what happens? Narad Muni is giving this simile to King Prachin Barhishat. What is the ultimate goal of life? King forgot by the association of this woman. Any man can do that. Forget goal of life. Like that. With captivation, material enjoyment, person becomes covered by darkness and ignorance and not understand the goal of life is to attain self-realization. What is the connection with Paramatma of him? They forget. They don't care. tamodvaram yositam sangi sangam. Anyone who overcopulates, copulation is wanted in family life, that should be there, but under the rule. When unrestrictedly a person enjoys woman, means woman enjoys man, such people should not be associated with tamodvaram. I will explain. And should not associate with those who are attached and controlled by women. Two people should not associate with. Any man who enjoyed too much with his wife, any woman who enjoys with her husband too much, and a person who is controlled by their spouse should not be associated with, because they are tamodvaram. They will lead you to hell slowly. Their association cover you with darkness of ignorance. Thus your pure intelligence will be diverted to wrong path. Narada Muni said, O King Prachin Varishad, lusty Puranjana enjoyed his wife so much. He passed day after day. His youthful age passed away like a half a moment. It passed away. He did not know. Just see, you may be a married person. How you pass so many years, you cannot even think. You may be 20 years with your woman or 20 years with your man. How 20 years gone, you don't know. You think only it's half a moment. Oh, yeah. Like that. I had told you, woman is called pramada for a man, means maddening, make you forget about your goal of life. Unrestricted sensual affairs with pramada, lusty woman. Who will pay for the consequences is he who has to pay. The result is not good, because whole youthful age where you're supposed to chant and do devotional service, because in old days it's very difficult to do devotional service. But those who are pure devotees, they are also householders, many of them. They're pure. They don't have unrestricted affairs with them. They're controlled, they're calm, they're nice. Maya cannot control them. They're very slippery, like a fish you catch, it slips away. Similarly, devotee who is serious, one man and woman, both. If woman is serious, she cannot be caught by Maya. A husband cannot allure her and have unrestricted sensual pleasure. And man, if he is a pure devotee, the woman cannot allure him to enjoy her unrestrictedly. Like that. So, this can only happen, means control of senses can only happen by the blessings of a real Guru and God. Nothing else can help a person who is born and attracted to Maya. Narada Muni says, O King Prachin Varishad, Puranjana produced from his wife Puranjani 1100 sons and 110 daughters. 1100 sons and 110 daughters. These children, they increased the fame name of their parents. While doing all this, producing children and taking care of them, Puranjana spent half of his life, passed away, finished. Ayusha khyanaye kopi na labhyate swarna koti. One moment wasted in life cannot be returned back by paying millions of gold coins. No, nothing can bring back what is lost from life. Then, when children grew up, Puranjana married them and they produced their children and they had grandchildren. So, almost whole of Panchala belongs to his lineage, Puranjana's lineage. Puranjana was tied by attachment to his children, his grandchildren, to his treasury, to his ministers, to his servants and followers. The thread of mamata. Mamata means attachment, material attachment. It's so strong, person forgets the whole world. At first, Puranjana was alone when he had headache. He would just quietly tolerate it because it's just a headache. But in due course, they became two. He contacted a woman, so became couple. And then became so many from association. So if he had a headache and some of them had a headache, out of 110 daughters and 1100 sons and their children, their children, how much headache he must have? Means when the miseries were experienced by others, they would tell him and his life would shake. Wow, what can I do? What to do? What not to do? Very much an anxiety. Usually, man is not very much an anxiety to marry his son. They automatically get married. But when daughter takes birth, man or woman, both of them remain in anxiety. Where they will find a suitable husband for their daughter, what kind of man they will find, how he will treat my daughter, how he will supply to my daughter, would she be comfortable there, how much dowry I have to give. They remain in anxiety from the time of birth of a daughter till she married off, even after marriage, until they produce children like that. Parents remain in anxiety. Also, not only he has to take care of his family and children and grandchildren, he also has to take care of social life. And it's about his reputation. He is to maintain everything. That is nature, supposed to be. Maybe I may lose my fame, name, reputation. Always like that. This way, more than half of his life was gone. This is the result of remaining materially attached and engaged in material sense gratification. Naradi says, O King Prachin Purahisit, Puranjan was like that of you. See, preaching is sometimes done indirectly. Puranjana is like you, O king, not different from you. Because he was also engaged in material enjoyment, material relationship. He was captivated with material things. And also performed fire sacrifices, which included animal sacrifices, just to get better facilities to enjoy. So he's comparing. Now, because Puranjana took a vow to perform fire sacrifice, which included animal sacrifice in it, just to please demigods, forefathers, ghosts, and head of ghosts, that is called Bhairava. Bhairava stays outside the gate of residence of Lord Shiva. So he thought, if I do this, after enjoying here, I will enjoy in heaven. That is the goal of materialistic people. Whatever pleasure I have, there is multiplied pleasure I can have in heaven. To go there, I must do sacrifice. In heaven, there is much, much better happiness than here. That is known to everyone, either those who know scriptures or not scriptures. Everybody wants to go to heaven. They think they will go to heaven. But they have to have qualification. They must become eligible candidates. These fire sacrifices will clear my way to go to heaven. Therefore, he performed sacrifices which required animal sacrifice. He also heard, somebody told him, or he read anywhere, that giving charity reduces sin. So whatever sin I have accumulated, let me give charity. My charity, my donation will carry my sin on top of the donation, and the person will take my sin. He called Pandits, presiding priests, the performers of fire sacrifice, and took a vow to perform sacrifices with remuneration. He wanted to enjoy afterlife, after this life. So he did this. He heard that charity giving is very important. The best friend of existing person in this world, the best friend is charity giving to a qualified person who is authorized to receive charity. It's very important to give charity. That is, only those who are authorized to receive charity should be given to. Those who are not authorized by scriptures, they should not be given charity to. Naradji says, O King Prachin Parishad, look, I have narrated to you Puranjana's history. It is actually you. You are qualifying his nature. He made him understand that is you. Because while speaking to King Prachin Parishad, he did not say that I am talking about you, but the history Narad Muni presented, allegory, Prachin Parishad fit his foot in the shoes of Puranjana. Those who do such kind of activities, material enjoyment, material sense gratification, attached to family members, and perform sacrifices which include animal sacrifices, such class of people, their intelligence remain covered with ignorance and they think reverse. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, No mam duskruti no mudha prapadyante naradhama maya pahurta jnana asrim bhavamasrita. They have demanding nature. They don't surrender unto me. They do all nonsense. So-called religious life is also nonsense because their intelligence is stolen by Maya. Maya apahurta jnana. Thus they remain demonic. They do not take shelter of Lord Krishna. They don't become real devotees. They become devotees, but they don't become real ones. Haphazard spiritual life is not very beneficial. O King Prachin Parishad, Puranjana never thought about how to benefit his soul. He never thought about Paramatma, his best friend. And always remained in taking care of his family, they're supplying their needs, their security, his kingdom, his ministers, his servants, his followers, like that. Due to being attached to a materialistic woman and her affairs, the man, Puranjana, became old, and no man likes to become old. Because in old age, the senses reduce potency, power, activeness. They cannot act as they acted in the youth age. No man likes, because desire to enjoy increases, but senses don't work right. What a Maya's play. And no woman likes their men become old, because they cannot enjoy the old man as they enjoyed the young man. Like that. See how this world works. Same thing with women. Women don't like old. Our men become old, don't like. And no man likes old woman. So both ways it works. What a Maya. And when old age comes, Balastavat Krida Shakta Tarunastavat Taruni Shakta Vruddhastavat Chinta Sakta Pare Brahmani Kopina Shakta Bhaja Govindam Govindam Bhaja Mudamati. Oh, foolish fellows, chant the name of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare. Don't become stupid. Look, when you were young child, you were engaged in play. When you became youthful, you looked for a woman, how to enjoy. Now you became old. When you become old, oh, how I passed my days. Oh, why did I do that? Why I did not serve? जब बुढ़ापा आ गया रोने लगा, क्या किया मैंने प्रभु कहने लगा. This is this result. When you are youthful, engaged in devotional service, when you become old, you cannot do anything good for yourself. Desire for enjoyment increases, but body does not work, cannot enjoy. Like that. Because desire for enjoyment is the cause for tying the soul to repetition, birth and death. Remains entangled in this world. Puranjan, while enjoying his whole life, still he was not satisfied. All the time he would think about his woman. In this way, one day, king of Gandharvas, denizen of heaven, named Chandabeg, taking his 360 male Gandharva soldiers and 360 female Gandharvi soldiers, he came and occupied the kingdom. Just see, Chandaveg means unbearable time. You cannot stop. And 360 Gandharva soldiers means daytime. And Gandharvi soldiers means nighttime. And nighttime had two. Light fortnight and dark fortnight. They were dark and light, both colors of the females. Gandharvis. Light fortnight and dark fortnight. They came and occupied him. Not only occupied him, they occupied his enjoyable paraphernalia. Means his senses became unworkable properly. So he could not enjoy them. They also enjoyed. Time factor waits for nobody. Time and tide wait for no one. So, like that. Just as sun rises till sunset, one day ends. From sunset to sunrise, night ends. Light fortnight, moon shine. Dark fortnight, there is no moon or reduces. In this way, the day after day, Puranjana's duration of life reduced. Then the Chandavega, that invariable time, usurped the pleasures from him. Desire remained, only capacity to enjoy was taken away. The five-hooded snake guarding him, the five life airs, prana, apana, udana, vyana, samana, we have explained it previously. They tried to fight back with Chandavega in variable time, but he could not fight. How long could he fight alone? Could not fight, kept on looking quietly. What else he can do? The body and senses became useless to enjoy. They could not enjoy, right? When he was young, his senses were same. Flesh and bone, skin is same, but he became old, senses are same. Flesh, bones, skin is same, but capacity to enjoy became less. Chandavega's soldiers, male soldiers would fight daytime and female soldiers fight at nighttime. Thus, his Puranjana's life became reduced. And that snake, five-hooded snake, kept quiet. What can he do alone? Could not do much. When Puranjana would sleep, the female soldiers would occupy him, would not let him do anything because senses are useless, became useless. And daytime, the male soldiers would occupy him. In daytime, he couldn't do much. So sense pleasures became less. Even though desire to enjoy was there, but the senses could not work right. That happened in the situation of Puranjana. बालापन में खेला खाया आई जवानी मस्त रहा. In childhood, you carried on playing. Youthful age, you looked for opposite sex. Where can I find one? And did not care about anyone, anybody. I don't care about going to hell. Who cares about hell? बूढ़ेपन में रोग सकताई. And when you become old, all kinds of diseases occupy on you. Why you want to suffer? At that time you are engaged with all diseases. You cannot chant. If you have chanted all your life, you become old, diseases will come anyway. So you have chanted whole your life correctly. So in old days, even though you're occupied with your diseases, still you carry on chanting is not very difficult. Because you're already habituated like that. अरे तू नाम हरि का भज ले रे बंदे फिर पीछे पछताएगा. You will regret later on. Chant your holy name right now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Even if you don't have Guru, you can chant. Just repeat these words. Write them down on paper. Repeat every day. One day you will become purified and then you will come to your Guru. And he will teach you how to chant properly. जिस रंग में, जिस ढंग में, जिस संग में रहो, राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद कहो. This song is found in our songbook. That what doesn't matter what position you are, doesn't matter what color of your skin is, doesn't matter where you are born, where you live, what you do, what situation you are in. Happiness and pleasure, no problem. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your life will be successful. You will not suffer like Puranjana. Thank you very much.